Some of you guys are doing 1,000 fucking things. And by the way, this also means distractions in your fucking life as well. You're helping your mom every Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays to fucking drive her to the airport. I love my mom. And I love your mom too. Get her a fucking Uber. My mom's cousin came down here to visit, okay? She wanted to stay at my place. Okay, no problem. Stay at my place. No problem. It's family, right? She wanted me to drive her somewhere. Guess what I told her? No problem. I'll get my personal driver. It's called UBER, bitch. I'm not going to fucking go. I'm trying to build my businesses, man. How many guys have been told this bullshit on Instagram, TikTok, Schmicktalk, and you hear this, you need multiple streams of income? Raise your hand. How many guys have been sold that fucking myth? And we're going to talk about that today. Why it's a myth and why it's not real. Okay? And I'll be honest, the only reason why I can say that is because I have the credibility, right, humbly, to actually explain to you how to actually do this. Does that make sense? How many guys are shooting to make a lot of money? And of course, you want to learn a skill set and whatever else might be, right? You want to get a mindset, skill set, have some tool sets, stuff like that, right? But I think that a lot of people, in my opinion, especially the young folks, I'm talking to you guys, the ones that are between 18 and I would say 25, right? Around 18 and 25, you guys have been brainwashed by social media to believe, okay? And the reason why I say 18 and 25 is because in the past 7 to 8 years, there's been a lot of social media growth. You guys got Snapchat, you got TikTok, you got Instagram, Facebook, right? Facebook was the first, well, first one was MySpace or MeetSpot. Some of you guys don't even remember that. The point I'm trying to make is this. Social media has brainwashed everybody because everyone has an opinion on social media. And if you put a good editing, you put a good fucking title, you put some good background music, you put in your fucking bio, sold 17 billion in sales last week, people fucking believe you. Okay, and if you sound good, if you're a good sales guy, you can sell anybody anything. Which is very sad because a lot of people buy this fucking bullshit, which we'll talk about today, on why you need multiple streams of income. Okay? Now, are they wrong for saying that? They're not wrong for saying that, but there's a method to that madness. The way people are doing it, in my opinion, is 100% wrong. Tell me why. Who can give me some ideas why having multiple streams of income is stupid? You can't focus on one, okay. They're not symbiotic to each other, very important. Very good that you said that. What else? A lot of times you even hear very rich people talk about what? Multiple businesses, multiple what? Multiple streams of income. They keep talking about that. The problem is they're not telling you what they did when they first started out. Right or wrong? You only hear about when they're already rich, when they already have successful businesses. But you don't hear about what they did when they first started out. A lot of times when you sit down with a success, how many guys sat down with a millionaire before? Like had a lunch or a dinner? How many guys sat down with a multi-millionaire? Right? Multi means they have multiple millions. How many guys sat down with someone that's a hectamillionaire, which is hundreds of millions? Anybody sat down with a billionaire before? Okay? So I said that one of my mentors is worth $500 million, okay? And, when I sat down with him, I'm not asking what he's doing today, which is interesting. I'm asking what he did when he first fucking started out. What would you do in this situation if you were in this position? Because it's very easy for him to say what he's going to do now. And the paradigm he has today is way different than the paradigm he had back then, right? Because right now, as an example, like I was speaking to one of my mentors, he had, when he was building his business, do you think he had doubt? Yeah. Absolutely. He's a fucking human. Do you think he had a little bit of fear sometimes? Do you think he had a little bit of worry sometimes? A little bit of disbelief, a little bit of challenges? Absolutely. So I want to know, what did you do in those situations? Not did you, like, I don't think that he never had doubt, never had fear. No, I know he had fear. He's a human fucking being. Some of us are afraid of some shit. Like me, I was afraid of being poor. That was my biggest fucking fear. I just did not want to be fucking poor. So to me, that fear fucking drove me, right? Everyone has different fears, right? But I want to ask him, what did you do despite the fear? What did you do despite the fucking problems? What did you do in those situations when you were in those situations? Not what would you do today? Because what would you do today is very easy. Power through, do this, do that. But what would you do in those situations? Does that make sense? So a lot of times we watch these fucking videos and we watch these TikToks, we watch these Instagram stories, all this bullshit, and you hear this thing called multiple streams of income. The problem is what? It's not fucking it's not what you're supposed to do right now. It's what you can do when you have enough money or enough businesses or enough opportunities later on, but in the beginning stages of where you guys are all at, which I know where all you guys are at, unless you guys have, anybody here has $500,000 saved up right now? Okay, so then you should not be thinking about any fucking multiple streams of nothing. Only multiple, you should be thinking about taking one fucking stream. Now, you might not like what I'm saying, but I'm telling you guys the truth because that's how you do it. That's how I've done it. That's how every successful person has done it. Nobody starts 5 businesses and succeeds. Right or wrong? They build one business, that succeeds, and then when that successful business is already on its own, without your time, without your effort, you have managers, you have business partners, you have people, you have systems, right? How many of you guys know the cash flow quadrant? We talk about that a lot, right? When you're in this stage, okay, when you're in this side of the spectrum, why the fuck are you trying to do multiple streams? Think about that. Some of you guys are making $500 here, $200 there, $1,000 there, $250 there. It's okay to have something like, if you want to sell something here, that's fine. But what happens is if you distract your fucking mind to do 2, 3, 4, 5 things, you're not going to put 100% of your energy and effort into that one main thing that can really make you a shit ton of fucking money. Does that make sense? And by the way, I don't give a fuck if it's this. I can care less. Figure out what your one thing is and just go all in on that. Well, Michael, it's not going to make me a lot of money. Then guess what? That's not your fucking main thing. So I'll give you guys an example. Some of you guys, how many guys sell shit on the side? Like, I don't know, you go to garage sales. Anybody do garage sales before? Okay, anybody? Okay. So is that going to get you where you want to go? So why the fuck are you doing it? Right? Think about that. Like, I used to sell shit on the side on jewelry in the Diamond District. And it was taking away time from me being a fucking salesperson. So guess what I did? Snipped it. If I had a customer that called me from a referral, I would give it to my friend would deal with it. I would get a small cut. Because I didn't want to take the time and energy to focus on that, even though it was $1,000 or $2,000 at that time. Does that make sense? Because I needed to focus 100% on that one thing that was going to pay me the most fucking money. I was focused on my network marketing business, which wasn't paying me a lot, but it was giving me a lot of skill set, and I literally had to drop the thing that I dreamed of, wanted to build, was all into it, and focus directly on door-to-door for Verizon. Why did I do that? Because I knew you cannot fucking focus on 1,000 fucking things. And if I didn't focus on 100% door-to-door at that time, what would have happened to me? I would have never hit the numbers that I hit. Because I knew that in order for you to create the massive success that you want to create, you have to understand, and I talk about this a lot. How many of you guys know about the law of attraction? Right? Law of attraction, manifestation, all that stuff. How can you have, and this is the law, this is the law of the universe. Nothing, no object, right, can take up space, no two objects can take up the same space in reality. True or not true? Like, this cannot be in the same fucking place. It cannot. It is impossible, right? So the same thing with your thoughts. You cannot have two simultaneous thoughts at the same time. You cannot have faith and fear at the same time. You cannot be like, oh my God, I believe in God. I'm so much, I'm gonna create all this success and have fucking a lot of fear at the same time. It doesn't work. You either have faith or you have fear. And whichever frequency you pick up on is what you're gonna get in your life. True or not true? How many guys have ever said to yourself, I'm not gonna trip, I'm not gonna trip, I'm not gonna trip? You fucking trip. Because you're attracting what? I'm gonna trip. You're thinking about tripping. So guess what? You're gonna trip. You understand what I'm talking about? Yes. So when you're focused on one fucking thing, all you're thinking about is, how do I create success in this thing? I'm knocking on the door. I'm getting this customer. The customer's going to sign up and I'm a customer. This is what I'm thinking. I'm signing this customer. This customer's going to do business with me. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm thinking about. How can I be thinking about a fucking second business? You cannot. You got to focus on one thing, right? What does focus stand for? Who knows what focus stand for? Follow one course until successful. That's what focus is, okay? You don't want to be a shotgun and spraying around. You want to be a sniper. Does that make sense? How far can a shotgun shell kill? Not that far. 10 feet, 20 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet, whatever the fuck it is, right? But a sniper can shoot how far? Miles in certain situations, right? Hundreds and thousands of feet. True or not true? So do you want to go far? Or do you want to go? Think about that. Some of you guys are doing 1,000 fucking things. And by the way, this also means distractions in your fucking life as well. You're helping your mom every Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays to fucking drive her to the airport. I love my mom. And I love your mom too. Get her a fucking Uber. My mom's cousin came down here to visit, okay? She wanted to stay at my place. Okay, no problem. Stay at my place. No problem. It's family, right? She wanted me to drive her somewhere. Guess what I told her? No problem. I'll get my personal driver. It's called UBER, bitch. I'm not going to fucking go. I'm trying to build my businesses, man. I don't have time. I love you. You came out of nowhere on a fucking Monday and a Tuesday. You come on a Saturday? No problem. It's my day of rest. It's my day of Sabbath. I'll spend time with you on Saturday. I'll drive you anywhere fucking you want to go. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, I'm fucking grinding. Nothing's going to distract me from that shit. Does that make sense? So a lot of you guys got to say, and oh, family, oh, you're an asshole. That doesn't work on me. Okay, I'm an asshole. Great. I'm an asshole. Put it on the fucking family portrait, asshole. I don't give a fuck. But whenever there's a situation that kicks in where they call, oh, so-and-so fucking died. Can you support, $15,000 fucking coffin? Who are they going to fucking call? Or, my car broke down. Could you buy me another car? Who's gonna fucking pick up that phone call? Right? So at the end of the day, you got to make those decisions. You want to be the guy that drives them around or be the guy that's able to support them and help them out? That's the mentality, right? So you got to focus, guys. I'm telling you guys this because I've seen a lot of people, not only here, but everywhere, and it's kind of getting crazy because everyone wants to do crypto and trading and fucking e-commerce and fucking Shopify and all this shit that you think is the shortcut to success. You're right. It's not a shortcut. The shortcut is the fucking work. Now, if you want to be in e-commerce, God bless your fucking soul. You better go all in e-commerce. You better fucking look like a Shopify fucking person. You fucking go all in, get the best fucking computer, get the best fucking everything, and go fucking all in. But don't be dabbling in this and dabbling in that and trying to see which one it is. Listen, if you want to do that and waste 10 fucking years like Gary Vee says, great, do that. But when Gary Vee says try different things, he doesn't say try 10 different things at once. He says try what? One fucking thing. Go all in on that shit. If it doesn't work out for whatever reason, you don't like it, you're not inspired, you don't see the vision in it, then go try something else. You understand what I'm talking about? But you cannot be fucking bouncing around from 7 different things thinking you're going to create success. It's just not going to happen. You're lying to yourself, and if you want to lie to yourself, listen, that's God bless your soul. I personally hate fucking lying to people, and I definitely hate fucking lying to myself. How many guys with me in that? So stop trying to convince yourself that, oh, this guy on social media made $17 million last weekend. Awesome for him. You don't know his path. First of all, you don't know if it's true, number one, because there's a lot of fucking fugazi-mugazis out there. That's number one, right? Because you could just tell. Having a conversation. Just making money is not the important thing. It's knowing how to make the money consistently over a long period of time and not losing that fucking money. Anybody can get fucking rich by winning the lottery or fucking winning some fucking, getting lucky in one fucking shot. But does that mean you're going to keep it? Does that mean you can multiply it? That doesn't mean shit. You're 20 years old. You made fucking $1 million. Congratulations. Awesome. What do you do with it now, Papa? Do you know what to do? No. You buy a fucking Lambo, the first thing you do. Right? How many of you guys seen that shit on Instagram? It's not, listen. This is me. I want to get rich. This is me. I was always like this. I want to get rich for sure. I didn't want to get rich quick. I wanted to get rich for sure. And I wanted to get rich and stay fucking rich. Not get rich in 2018, and then 2019 I'm broke, then 2024 I'm rich again, 2030 I'm fucking broke. I don't want to be a fucking yo-yo, guys. I want to be rich for sure. And I want to be rich forever. And in order to be rich for sure, rich forever, there's a process to that. And I don't care if it takes 2 years or 20 years, as long as it's done the right way so it can last forever. Meaning I'm going to be rich for sure and rich forever. So what is it that's going to guarantee you to be rich or successful, whatever the fuck it is for you? It means you need to stay focused on one course. Now, if you want to become successful and have multiple fucking streams of income, that's awesome. Let's talk about how to do that. How many of you guys want to know how to do that? Okay? So let's talk about this is what I learned from Grant Cardone, by the way. How many of you guys know who Grant Cardone is? Right? Very important. Okay? So he talked about this 2016, 17. I saw this video. I took this course, The 9 Steps of Creating Wealth, right? And that changed my fucking life. It made fucking sense. Because I saw everyone else doing the exact opposite of what he talked about. And I followed this process. This process worked for me, and it works for a lot of wealthy people. This is what they do. So what's the first step? Make fucking money. Guys, follow the fucking money. You guys have an opportunity. To me, listen, me and Shakeen have conversations, me and Eric. I don't comprehend how you guys see my opinion? I don't comprehend how some of you guys can go out there and not consistently bang out and make at least minimum $2,000-3,000 a week. To me, it doesn't make any sense. And we know what it is. It's either you're not hustling hard enough or you're just not hustling at all because you're fucking just walking around. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's raining. Oh, my grandma. Oh, some bullshit. Some bullshit. Right? To me, it's funny. Because when I was knocking on doors, right, I'm looking to the left, I'm looking to the right. I'm like, oh, shit, these motherfuckers are making $1,600 a week, $1,200 a week. I was like, okay, great. What's the top guy fucking making here? What was he making? $1,600. I was like, okay, if this fucking monkey is doing $1,600, I know Michael Barayev. I know who I am. I will double that fucking sucker. Right? The manager said, we'll see. I said, you don't know who I am. First fucking week, boom. Second week, boom. Third week, boom. Consistently over time. After 4 or 5 weeks, oh, Michael's fucking for real. Michael doesn't talk shit. Michael goes out there and doesn't talk to anybody. I'm just fucking grinding my ass off. And now everyone wants to ask Michael, what did Michael fucking do? So what do you think the whole office was saying? Who's giving Michael these leads? That was the first thing that fucking they said. Because they thought the manager was giving me fucking some special fucking leads. I'm like, guys, the same fucking leads that are on the table, because we used to have like a sheet of paper with a bunch of houses and addresses that have service to go talk to them. I took them, whatever it was. I'm like, okay, I just took whatever it was on the top. I didn't go, let me see what's the area. I didn't give a fuck. I said, throw me anywhere. As long as it's fucking human beings, it's fucking done deal. I went to the areas that I didn't know at the time, but was the shittiest area that everyone hated. It's called Glendale, New York. Nobody wanted Glendale. Matter of fact, Glendale was like, oh, it's beat up, it's old, it's the customers, there's no customers there. And I fucking killed it in Glendale. And some of you guys know the story. And then guess what? They all started complaining within 4, 5, 6 weeks. Oh, who's giving Michael these fucking leads? I'm like, guys, give me your fucking lead. Where are you at? Oh, I'm in Ridgewood, which is the next zip code. I'm like, okay, fine. Here's Glendale. I'll take Ridgewood. See you later. Guess what happened in Ridgewood? Same fucking thing. I banged it out the same way I did in Glendale. Now, what was their excuse? What was their excuse now? Oh, so Michael, what are you doing now? Because I'm like, okay, what are you doing? Great. I took out a fucking whiteboard and I started training them. I was like, oh, that's where I started to learn. I was like, wait a minute. That's where I started getting good at training. I was like, holy shit, I'm good. Because I said, okay, this is what I'm doing. When a customer says this, I say that. When a customer does this, I do that. They're like, oh. And that's how we started doing trainings, right? Because they were trying to understand what I was doing. And I said, listen, guys, I'm doing exactly what you're doing. I'm just doing it fucking faster. I'm just doing it fucking better. And I'm just doing it with more intensity. And I'm fucking focused. You're finishing work at 7. I finish at 9. Every fucking day. 9 o'clock is the cutoff for me. Why? Because it's the legal time to knock on the door. If the legal time was 10 o'clock, guess where I'll be till 10 o'clock? Out there till 10 o'clock. If it was 11 o'clock, I will do it till 11 o'clock. It didn't fucking matter to me. I just wanted to make as much money as possible in a short period of time, because I wanted to get what? Rich for what? Rich for sure and rich forever. Sounds like fucking Rick Ross, motherfucker. Right? But I just wanted this. I didn't care about rich one day, rich for sure and rich forever. That was my mentality. And the only way to do that was to do one thing. Focus on one thing. So guess what I did to every single thing? Every single thing was fucking put to the fucking side. My main business that I was focused on for 6 fucking years, I said, I'm sorry, I see an opportunity to make over 100 grand, because that was my goal. And that 11 months, in those 11 months, I made 139K. All because I was willing to what? Focus. And not get distracted by a bunch of shit. You guys, you have only 24 hours in a day. Nobody has more than that. Anybody have more than 24 hours here? Let me know. You got? How many hours you got? Okay? 24 hours. 6 to 8 hours goes to eating, sleeping, shitting, and wiping your fucking ass for fucking 10 minutes for some of you. Okay? There goes your 8 hours. The other 8 hours is meant for what? There's 16 hours left. Eat, work, life, family. I mean, there's a lot of shit that happens in life. What are you doing in those fucking 16 hours when you're awake? Guy like myself, I'm fucking pounding it. Pounding it. There's gym, right? There's the 7 areas of life. You're going to fucking fill up your life with a bunch of shit. But a lot of you guys are doing 2 hours of this, 1 hour of crypto, 1 hour of stocks, 1 hour of e-commerce, 1 hour of fucking, whatever. What else is out there? You tell me. Come on, tell me. What else is out there that everyone's telling you to do? Drop shipping, trading. What else? TikTok shop now. Oh, TikTok shop now. That's true. Because you see ads for that. What else? And by the way, every single month is something else. 5 years ago, it wasn't drop shipping. 5 years ago, it was something else. 3 years ago, it was Amazon FBA. Before that, it was something fucking else. There's always something in the marketplace. The challenge is that, you guys from 18 to 25 are getting bombarded with a bunch of bullshit on social media. See, when I was fucking 15, 16 years old, right, we didn't have fucking social media in our fucking faces. We had to run home to go on MySpace. We didn't have MySpace on our fucking phones. Does that make sense? We had sidekicks back then. Anybody know what a sidekick is? Barely. You can't go on MySpace on sidekick. Exactly. You don't even know what a sidekick is. That was the best fucking phone on the planet, bro. With a little keyboard. I had a slide, bro. I had that flip shit. I love that slide. You remember that shit? That was gangster. So I love you guys. If you love this kind of content, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.